I'm going to show you a trick in Cityville that can make you a lot more coins than you normally would without the trick. And I say trick, it's not anything cheating or anything, it's just taking advantage of the way things are set up. As you can see, I've got a bunch of decorations here. A decoration in Cityville, if I go to build and you see the section on decorations, you can see that there's things, the roads and flags. And if you notice up here, the payout, it says bonus plus 1% payout on the flag. And each of the decorations has different percent payout, plus 4% payout. What that means is when you collect the coins, it adds that much more to what you collect. And with what I'm going to show you, you literally can take something that's supposed to be 100 coins and get over 300 just from the same thing. And that's important because each click, each collecting takes an energy, so it gets you the most coins per energy possible. I'll show you that also in here, like the Arboretum is a plus 16% payout, and there's a rocks here, Rocky Hill, 20% payout, and there's a swing set for 11 plus 11% payout. Well, here's the thing that's so cool about it. Here I've got an Arboretum, here I've got the Rocky Hill and the swing set, the three biggest percentages. And it doesn't just give you that much more percent, it's cumulative. So it gives you 11% more plus of this more, and it adds up. So when you think it's supposed to say, if it says 52% increase, you would think 100 coins would become 152, but in reality it becomes a lot more than that. Um, so what I've done is in this city block that I've created, I've got the Rocky Hill takes up a section. Let me show you kind of the section here. Takes up this spot, and you can kind of see the outline that goes way around the outside means that it affects everything within that outline. For example, if I move it over here, well, there has to be space for it. I'll give you an example with one of these 1%ers. I'll take these flowers and move it. You see how it shows all the buildings that are affected by the 1%. And so, and you can see that in this particular case, it goes way out around the area that it affects the 1%. The swing set goes way out. The arboretum goes way out. So all of them intersect in this little empty area here. So here's the trick. When it's time to collect, here it's a 75 coin business. You would click and move the business right over here, and it has to be attached to a road to be able to collect. So, but you see the plus 62%. That's the percentage increase based on this section's all these things put together. Now, if you before you get to the 24,000 coins and the 14,000 coins that each of these things cost, you can do this with the smaller things. Just create as much overlap as possible with each of these things to get the highest percentage. And then as you get more coins, you just adjust this till it's, at this point, it's at the max that it can be. I've got some 1% in around the edges. I've got a barricade, which is 4%. I've got this Poingiana tree, that's 4%. So all these things, the most I could get up against the business here. And now I just come here and I collect, and from 166 coins it should be giving 75 normally, but what you'll see is it went from 166 to 555, so almost 400 coins instead of 75. And then I'm going to supply it again, and then I click and I move it away, and I take the next one and move it in there. And once you get used to it, you can do it very quickly. As you can see, I'm just popping it from one to the next. And I'll also show you, let's see if I've got any, here's actual condos, so it's not a business, it's a housing, and so I can do it even with the housing. You just don't have to supply it after, so then I move it back. And by doing this, just in 1, 2, 3 things that I collected, I got about 800 coins. Well, actually, 900 and something coins. So that trick alone can really help you get a lot of coins very quickly.